Yeah, it's been like a few, maybe a month and a half since I streamed, and I've forgotten how to do fucking all of it. So, yeah, thanks for bearing with me there. I think I had like 3 or 4 different audio issues. I'm not even sure if my guest tonight can, still hear me all the call. But anyway, we'll figure that out as we go. I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. Um, and if you can, um, my guest tonight is Klayyy. He's been on a few different streams lately and had some really good insight with all of these crazy law and legal shenanigans. So we probably won't go into the legal shenanigans tonight because that's above my head, not above Klayyy's, of course. But yeah, g'day Klayyy. Oh no. Um, cool. One sec. Can you hear me, Klayyy?
Oh, now I can.
Yes, sweet, awesome. All right, as I was saying, yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
Yeah, yeah, very good. So I was just saying, yeah, you've had some really good insight into all of the law and legal shenanigans, which we won't go into tonight unless you want to, of course. But that's all above my head, so I'll leave that to professionals like
Yeah,
you.
yeah. No, it's been fun to discuss that with some people. But yeah, no, that can wait for another day, another stream.
Yeah, no, it never ends with him, eh? Like it's just whenever you think you've seen the craziest, it it just gets worse.
I know, amazing. He was kind of out of our earshot for about a year, and then of course came back with this. So it's been nice, kind of the recognition of pornography the last month or so.
It has been good. Like it whenever like a catfish ends and that, it always dies down a bit. But I refuse to believe there won't be another catfish because he's just that stupid. Like it's
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah. No, as long as he is breathing, there's a chance for him to get catfished.
exactly right. So we are going to do a bit of robot tonight. So we're going to listen to Todd part one. So
Oh yes.
yeah. So look, anything you want to chat about or anything before we jump in, or should we just jump in?
Nah, I'm good to jump in if you are. This has been one of my favorite calls. One of the favorite new calls that's come out recently. So excited to listen to it.
Yeah, it is a fantastic call. So thank you to Reborn for this, and thank you to AsburyBrad for tonight's streamer, the 11th generation of Abraham Lincoln. There, I mean, you can see the similarity, can't you? Like you can really see the how the genetics
Oh
have
yeah.
passed through.
Yeah,
Uh,
physically, mentally, emotionally, there's the same person, you know.
it's like looking into a mirror. Um, all right, here we go.
This call contains singing. When this face appears, you have been warned.
Good morning, my precious, beautiful wife. I love you. Our property is looking a lot different, honey. I'll send you a pic when I'm completely done. Right now, I'm taking a break.
Hey, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi.
That's what our property looks like now. Do you like it? I keep thinking about that statement you made to me last night, and it really bothers me a lot.
Hi.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So there is quite a bit of singing here, guys. So for those that hate
Hey,
it, sorry. I
yeah, hey Cornville, I can hear you talking, but I cannot hear the audio of the call.
sweet as. All right, let me figure that out.
Gonna love a little stronger. You tell me you're the lucky one, but I see things differently. Well, I had just begun to show you that you mean everything to me. I still feel the need to love a little stronger, dig a little deeper. Go a little farther, anything to please you, girl. Tonight I'm gonna start all over, show you, girl, what's in my heart. Ooh, gonna love a little stronger. Love a little stronger, dig a little deeper. Go a little farther, anything to please you, girl. Tonight I'm gonna start all over, show you, girl, what's in my heart. Ooh, gonna love a little stronger. Go a little farther, anything to please you, girl. Tonight I'm gonna start all over, show you, girl, what's in my heart. Ooh, gonna love a little stronger. Gonna love a little stronger. Gonna love a little stronger.
It's a strong
that was-
finish.
That was so brutal.
You didn't
Our,
enjoy that?
Yeah, that final note was
Mate,
unbelievable.
it's
Are
rough
you-
for anyone, especially if you're a fan of that song. Like that's just not fair.
Yeah. Are you someone who even though it's bad, enjoys the singing for how bad it is, or just someone who
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
on
like
roll call
I
would skip it? Or...
I love listening to him sing. Like we will never be skipping the singing on my channel. I mean, I'm a big fan of cringe. Like cringe is my comedy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so mate, I can't get enough of it. I even find myself singing along with him sometimes when no one's around. So no.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got we have some more singing, everyone. So we'll get back into that. But I'm pretty sure that's the last song for this call. So if you're one of those people that can't
Yeah.
stand it, just take a 5-minute coffee break or something and come straight back. But before we do that, the least best asked how much would I have to donate to hear C3W say motherfucker in his sexy, silky, smooth Aussie accent. Look, nothing, because I say motherfucker all the time. So, just keep listening, and you'll go. I don't know about silky, smooth accent, but I'll take it.
I love you.
Well, I love you too.
Voicemail.
You going to name the statement, or just be vague?
The one you said that Todd doesn't treat you like that. Nothing about that sounded good. Because you're comparing me to a guy you just met. And it makes me want to know what exactly is going on between you and Todd. That you would say that to your fiance. Have you spent time with Todd today? Apparently I'm going to be ignored. Again.
You never close
Oh, here we go.
your eyes
Jesus.
anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it,
Baby.
but baby, baby, I know it.
Why the pause here? Like, is
It-
he like trying
insane.
to ramp himself up? He's like, come on, Lorne, you can do it. It's so fucking
Just taking some
weird.
deep breaths. He really knows he has to belt it here.
You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Oh,
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
baby, baby,
Oh,
I
too
get
early, Lorne.
down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
We had a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away.
Do you reckon his headset cut out then? Because I reckon that's what happened. I reckon his headset cut out. which the real funny thing is that you could still hear him. So that's how fucking loud he is screaming in that trailer.
Right, yeah.
That his phone, which is sitting on the window to try to get any kind of reception, still picked up his voice pretty well.
Yeah, and he's probably like sitting in his chair in the living room and still picked it up that well.
Exactly. Do you reckon he's naked right now while he's singing this?
I mean, if he's home, he's probably naked.
Yeah.
So I think it's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
Then baby, baby, I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you, please. I need your love. So bring it on back. Just bring it on back.
Ooh,
You've got
yeah.
to bring
Yeah,
back
there we go.
that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I do like, I obviously he's terrible singer, awful, but like it does make you laugh when he sings stuff like this that's just completely out of his comfort zone and what he normally sings.
Yep.
I do appreciate when he steps out of his like 70s country. I
Oh,
can give him props for that.
100%. And like that's what I don't really enjoy his country like songs much. Like, but that's it because
Right.
I mean he doesn't sing them well either. But that is the closest thing to his wheelhouse, and you know that
Right.
he has sung those so many fucking times. So those songs are the best they can be. Whereas this he can't do. Like this is awful. So it makes it all the better.
I wonder like what happened this day for him to be like, this is the song I'm gonna sing to Jamie tonight.
Well, that I was actually about to say something along those lines because I love that all his songs there's always like a message in his songs. Like what he'll sing will be like, you know, when he's fucked up the night before, it's all about like it's like a song apologizing, that kind of stuff. But if this is fairly if we're to assume that this is consecutive between the texts and the calls, which I assume it is, like this is, because he talks a lot in this call about how he's not getting, like since Todd's come around, he's not getting as much time and all that kind of stuff. And so I think this whole, you've lost that loving feeling, like that's his message. Like hopefully she'll listen to this voicemail and go, because he's been whinging about that in text messages and that kind of stuff. But sometimes music can really get, can put the message across that words can't. So she'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake, Lord, just get off my back. She'll listen to this voicemail and all of a sudden she'll go, oh, I have been, withholding my love from Lorne. I have lost that loving feeling. I'm going to call him right now so we can spend 12 hours on the phone while he abuses me and I'll get that loving feeling back. I think that's the message.
I can't remember if it's a later Jamie call or Winnie, but like, yeah, he just explaining like that. Oh, I think it's a Jamie call because Jamie's like basically it's when he keeps singing that stupid Dagger Through the Heart song.
Yeah.
And she's just like, why can't you just tell me what you're thinking. He's like, well, music just means more because it's the meaning behind the words and the music, and it's just like, what are you talking about? Like he obviously
Exactly.
I think that's why he sings. Like he believes, it's just like it means more than just saying it. But sometimes you can just just say what you mean, Lauren. It's so much easier than having to listen to this.
Absolutely, and he does believe that because he has said that like a few times on calls that like I think there's a Debbie call where she's like, why do you I can't remember what it was like, why do you sing like that, why do you shout when you sing? It's like, I do because I put my whole heart into it. Like
Yeah,
he believes it's not about the quality of the singing, it's how much effort you can put into
yeah.
it,
It's
I
like
guess.
the volume shows how much he cares for you.
Exactly right. And thanks very much, Sean McClure, who says not answering, so his plan is singing voicemails. Absolutely. Like,
Yeah,
and I think
smart.
I think you're exactly right, and that's kind of what we were saying there. Like, this is, she'll when she's calmed down a bit, she'll listen to these and she'll realize how wrong she's been.
Voicemail.
Hello.
Also, I know this has been said a billion times, but I find it so annoying that he texts voicemail after he leaves you a voicemail. That would drive me up a wall if anyone did that to me.
Absolutely. Like, your phone gives you that notification. Like, you don't need to. But it is.
Like, maybe benefit of the doubt. Maybe pedo phones don't tell you, but still, like.
Well,
Just
that's true.
once
I've never
tell
had a
you.
pedo phone, so maybe they. And you know what? And all jokes aside, they probably don't. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember having like those old Nokia when they first came
Oh
out.
yeah.
When like you got a phone, and like holy fuck, this thing can play Snake. Like, stop technology. There is no need to improve. Like I remember,
We'll never get better than those.
and from memory, no, look, even with that, I feel like you still got a text or look, maybe I don't think he did get a note, so that might be why he does it, because he doesn't get that. I think you'd get saying like call 321 or whatever. So
To
anyway,
be fair, in some of the Winnie calls, they physically call his voicemail with a password. On my
yeah,
iPhone, I just it's just there. I just hit it and it just plays. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, but pedo phones, you couldn't have the integrated voicemail. you had to call a number and give a password.
Oh, gee, you're going to answer the phone this time, huh?
Here we go.
Did I interrupt your time on the computer? Did I interrupt your time on the computer?
No, it's okay.
Who are you talking to, Todd?
What?
How long have you spent with Todd today, Jamie?
It doesn't matter.
Get the spreadsheet out.
How long have you spent with Todd today?
It doesn't matter.
Is Todd gay?
What
Is
does
Todd
that matter?
gay? Is Todd gay?
Is he gay? Like, it's such a random question to ask. Like,
well, you know why though. It's actually like him learning. This is like I think 9 days after the James call, and James turned out to be gay.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't know that after the first couple of days. So I think now that he's like, well, I have like my standard questions I'm gonna ask to see if I can truly get mad. And
Yeah.
like, is he gay is the last one.
And so, if for Lorne, if Todd is gay, is like, would that be like that would be okay? I'm not as worried about you talking to Todd because
Yeah, I think that's what ended up happening with James is once he found out that he was gay, he got like first mad at Jamie for not telling him, and then two was like, well, he's not gonna want to have sex with Jamie, so it's okay that they do whatever, talk about fashion in Paris.
Lorne has a right to know everyone's sexuality. Like,
Yes,
you
yeah.
have to share that. How dare you not tell me he's gay?
Have you spent time with him on the computer today?
What does that matter?
Have you given him your phone number?
He's not
Seen you on
gay.
webcam.
Have you given him your phone number?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're saying the word fucking yet like you plan to.
Yeah.
Have you spent time with him on the computer today?
It doesn't matter.
Answer my question. Have you spent time with him on the computer today?
Why do I need to answer that exactly?
Because I want to know.
Because I'm insecure, Jamie.
Don't you know this right
Have
now?
you?
What are you, the KGB?
Have you spent time with him on the computer today?
Yes.
How
Wrong
long did you
answer.
spend with him on the computer?
It doesn't matter.
He's getting revved up.
Let me
You should know this by now, Jamie.
tell you something, Jamie. You couldn't send me but one fucking text. You couldn't send me but one fucking text. You couldn't even answer a fucking question that I had. Yet you spend time with this motherfucker on the fucking computer and you completely ignore me. Tell you what right now, you can kiss my motherfucking ass, you bitch. I'm tired of your fucking games and I'm done with you. What the fuck
Now,
do you want?
I will say, if he never
You
talked
want
to
that
Jamie again
fucking
after
Todd,
that,
Jamie!
would have been a pretty good outro.
Exactly right. Like there's been a few there. Like he's had a few over the time where like that is a mic drop. Like that is leave it there, and very nice lawn.
But he just can't help it. Not even like the next day. Just instantly answers the phone again.
Yeah, well, like within minutes, like he can do
Oh, yeah.
that, and then you call back and he answers straight away with what? But he's it's it is, and I mean that's what we see in this call heaps too. It's all just like empty threats. But
Oh right, yeah, because within in like 30 minutes he's like, no, we're not broken up, even though I called you a bitch and said I'm done with you. And
I love it how he always controls when you're not broke. Like
right, exactly.
that's why I always like it's like breakups in his eyes always have to be mutual. Like mutual.
Oh, 100%.
Like the rules of engagement. Like both people have to turn their key at the same time. Like, no, we're not breaking up. Like, shit.
Well, it's like, okay, so if you want to be in a relationship, only he has to decide that. But to get out of it, you both have to decide.
Exactly. You're locked in once you start.
Go fucking get him! I'm done playing your stupid motherfucking game! You don't fucking love me! Anybody that loves somebody doesn't pull the shit that you're fucking pulling! Fuck you! I'm not gonna be fucking treated like that by my fucking fiance! You gotta be fucking on crack! You can take Todd and shove him up your fucking ass! Go find more guys on the fucking computer to give your fucking number to!
Okay.
Thank
Like she should just say,
awesome.
thank you, Lorne. Like, I'm gonna go do that now.
you back and tell me
Just
why
heads
I
up, yeah.
didn't text you because I was on the phone with fucking Todd. You can kiss my fucking ass, Jamie. You're done treating me like that.
Gross.
What?
Hey, don't pick up the phone.
Why
again.
are you mad?
Nope, he could. Yep, he's had to do it.
He couldn't do it. I bet you he let it ring a couple of times. He's like, nope, not this time, not this time. Oh fuck!
You get 2 rings out of me, yeah.
But those 2 rings, they would have made her think long and hard. Like
Oh yeah.
there's method.
Jamie, you fucking ignore my goddamn ass so you could talk to that motherfucking cocksucker? So you could look at his fucking muscles? So he could see you on cam? Did you show him your cleavages too? You love that motherfucker so much, you go fucking get it.
Cleavages.
Cleavages.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what I just said. You don't fucking love me. You don't treat somebody like that you fucking love, Jamie. I write you fucking songs. I sing to you on your voicemail. I write you fucking poems. You get this cocksucker on there and shows you his fucking muscles, and you're...
Like, does he have this scripted? I've heard him say, you
Literally,
know,
though.
the only thing he left out is like, what's he say? Write you fucking poems like you deserve. He left out the you deserve, but that is a script for
That's
him.
Yeah, I mean that's word for word out of the go fuck your
Fucking cocksuckers.
column or
It
whatever.
absolutely
Like
is.
literally, yeah.
which is maybe the best call of all time. Absolutely top three. I've listened to that so many fucking
100%.
times. I just
Yeah,
it's my happy place.
yeah, that call is one of them, and then that for me it's that Rod, and then the Ramona and the doctor call.
Yeah,
yeah. That one is just, I find that one so funny.
Saw you in your tits and in your panties. So good. I wrote you poetry that you deserve. And thank you again, Sean McClure, who says, "Do you think he figures it out, then he jumps back in?" 100%. Like, I mean, and that is like, I mean, right down to there's times where, like, not in this call or anything, but there's times where you think he's actually figured it all out. He's figured out that he is getting catfished, that this is all bullshit. But then he sobers up and, you know, it's back to
yeah, that's all gone.
It's all gone.
Well, I wonder if part of it, and maybe I don't know if you agree or not, but just like, especially on those, like when a whole night has passed or whatever, like it just like like the crushing loneliness like really just like hits, like once he realizes like if that was the last call, so when he wakes up in the morning he's just like, well, I can't have that 8 hours of misery again, so let's just
I've
lock back up.
I've gone back and forth on stuff like that. If you like, I do I do think, not that he's aware, but I do think it could be a case of that, like, you know, like this, all of this stuff is still better than crushing loneliness. But I do, and we used to see it much more back when he used to drink. But I do think he subconsciously puts up some kind of barrier there, because whenever he would come close to cracking it, it would always be when he was drunk, and the drunker he got, the closer he would get. Like, that was when he would say things like, you know, you don't sound like you did before, or he would be like, you know, like with the TSA call. Like, I mean, he was hammered on that, but the further it got into it and the crazier it got, that was when he was like, you're all full of shit. And you could kind of hear there that he was like, this is shit. But then the more he sobered up in that call, the more he got back to, you know, believing it. So it's like when he's really, really drunk, it's like that kind of little barrier he has in his brain that protects him from, you know, bursting this bubble. It gets a little bit thinner, enough for him to go, this doesn't make sense. But then he sobers back up and it's back in full place and it's all good.
Well, what's like the old saying, like it's like drunk mind speak sober thoughts or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like stuff that you wouldn't normally say or think. Like, yeah, like maybe like deep down he does know, but he just like puts so much delusion on it that only can come out when he's drunk and just has no control over his inhibitions.
Yeah, and you know, and I think a big part of it too is he's got FOMO. Like, and you see it with Ramona. Like, you know, I mean, nothing could be more embarrassing than what Ramona did to him. Okay, look, he has had much more embarrassing things. You know, trying to fuck a kid's pretty bad, but
pretty on national TV, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but for just about anyone else, that whole, you know, Ramona breaking up with him on a live stream, making it very clear what all this was, like, that would be it. That would be it for everyone. Maybe for their time on the internet, but
Oh, yeah.
You
Why would
know,
you ever get on social media again?
yeah, but you know, they get back in contact and he's fully back into it because he doesn't want to run the risk that one of these people are actually real. That, you know, he would never, I mean, anyone could get back in touch with him. Like, Winnie could get back in touch with him. They could all, and he would, if they're just like, hey, look, you know, I was catfishing you before, I was making fun of you, but I've missed you, Lorne. Like, you know, the time apart. And he'd be all back in because he couldn't run the risk that one day one of them rocked up at their door and said, you know what, Lorne, you blew it. You know, I'm now,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm real. I would have, you know, lived the rest of my life with you, but you blew it. Like that is probably the one thing that would make him neck himself.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. Yeah.
Son, you're off for him? Fuck you!
Talking to someone.
Did he show you his
Didn't
dick
know
too?
that was a crime.
Did he show you his dick too?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Was you fucking working your way there?
Well, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
Fuck that fucking piece of shit. I'm not fucking standing behind anybody. Kiss my ass. You're not fucking treating me like that.
Well, all right then. I guess this is done.
Yeah. All right.
And you
Goodbye.
probably had your fucking phone
See you guys. Thanks for joining us.
right there next to you. Both fucking times I called you.
why would
You
he-
ignored me.
He's not
You
some-
ignored me to talk to that cocksucker.
Why would he do that? He's not some kind of bird.
Oh, he's a professional weightlifter or what the fuck ever, but your attention is right on him. Fuck your fiance. Ignore your fucking fiance all fucking day, but you spend hours talking to that cocksucker.
Today.
Yeah, today. What about the other day? You were on the fucking computer with him while I was calling you and you were ignoring my fucking calls. You don't even text me. You don't even text me anymore, Jamie. I send you fucking pictures of what I'm trying to make our house look like and how I'm trying to get it together. You used to fucking say shit. That you like it and shit like that. You don't even fucking respond anymore.
Look how you treat me.
Wasn't-
Why would
Wasn't
I
he
want
sending her? He was like sending pictures of like the gravel driveway.
Mm.
Why would anyone, but especially a 25-year-old woman, care about what the gravel driveway looks like?
Exactly. Like
I
it
mean,
would
just
be.
good God.
I mean, like, what is she meant to respond with? Like, cool? Like,
Yeah. Oh,
looks
good job. Yeah.
looks like shit, Lorne. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, is this finished? Like, what is the
Yeah.
response you want?
Look how you fucking treat me!
God.
Don't say how I treat you till you look in the fucking mirror! But you go back and tell Will and Maggie Joe how I treat you, but you leave out how you treat me!
I don't give
Okay,
you time
that's
because
like, again, and yeah, that's so frustrating. Like, I guess like part of me thinks he's like never actually had a real friendship because like you talking to your friends about your relationship is always you're always going to be biased like towards yourself, even like in a healthy relationship. When I would talk to my friends about a girlfriend at the time, like I don't know. I guess it's like no matter what, you're always going to be biased to your side, thinking you're right. And especially when you're in an abusive relationship, why in God's name would you not talk about what your abusive partner is doing to you at this time?
Exactly, but but he doesn't. It's like classic abuser mentality. Like you don't want that
Yeah.
to be shared. But I mean that's the thing. Like whenever you're talking to your friends, you are going to be like Like, what's the phrase? You know, you're always a hero of your own story. Like, you know,
Right.
you're not going to be there going, oh, you know, I'm such a fucking bitch. That's why he yells at me all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's just but I don't think he has had. I think you're exactly right. I don't think he's ever had a genuine friendship. I don't think he understands how most of life works. You know, he's
And like let's say like even Tony and Wendy were like real friends of his. Like, do you think when he was talking about Ramona or Winnie to them he was talking about when he would scream and yell at them and call them bitches and whores and
definitely not.
and all and like like there's no way he ever said that to them. It was, oh, here's a picture of Dan, isn't he ugly? Like he never talked about his own problems. So just unbelievable that he projects that to needing Jamie to tell her best friends the way that he abuses her.
Exactly right.
Or to not.
Because you do
Exactly.
this.
Jamie, you stop your stupid fucking bullshit. I would stop mine.
Like he can never just be the bigger person. He can never just be like,
Nope, never.
You know, like I wish you wouldn't treat me like this, but you know I'm not going to retaliate. But he's got to.
I react to the way that you act.
I'll stop when you stop.
What is it with this fucking Todd guy?
He's not going to stop then.
It's like you learned nothing this past month.
Don't give me any goddamn bullshit, Jamie. 'Cause you obviously haven't learned shit either. Instead, you just want to bring another fucking guy in, give him your fucking phone number, ignore me to fucking talk to him.
I am allowed to make friends and take to them. You are controlling.
I don't care if you make fucking friends, but you don't need to give him your fucking phone number. You don't know him.
What?
You don't know him.
But what? What does he think's going to
Yeah.
happen from that?
Yeah.
What business does he have having your fucking phone number? And what the fuck do you need his for?
And like
You
not
have
not that he would know, but like you could have Discord on your phone and be talking to someone on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
Again, he's not smart enough to know the distinction, but like there is no distinction between talking to someone online and a phone number nowadays. Like, if anything, it's easier to do a voice call on Discord probably than calling someone because you can do like through Wi-Fi or whatever.
Yeah. Exactly right. But like it's like, and I wonder if it's because like he's never had a real like, you know, in-person relationship. It's like, does he view things differently? Like, you know, texting is kind of I don't want to say first base, but like that's the kind of start of a relationship. But then, you know, then the relationship progresses when you make a phone call, and talk on the phone. Then the relationship progresses when you're on webcam, you know, so it's like, if you're on the phone, like you're obviously much more involved than just someone that's texting. Like, does his brain work like that? I don't know.
I think that's fair because like he's like perpetually stuck in like his adolescence, so like that would make sense like from the 80s and 90s. Well, I guess texting really wasn't a thing, but yeah, just like the phone number being like what you would ask for that's going to lead to a date or whatever. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, and look, and I think a lot of the way he thinks like an adolescent a lot of the time. And like, you know, if I'm being honest, like, you know, back, you know, when I was in high school and that, if I, you know, was talking to, you know, say a like one of my school friends that I was interested in, I probably would look at that, okay, you know, probably things are progressing in the right direction. But like, I was
absolutely.
14, like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah, you
did
weren't
really
51
stupid
or
shit
whatever.
then.
Fiance, Jamie. You have a fiance, Jamie.
Oh, you own my phone number?
What?
Oh, you own my phone number?
You have a fucking fiance. What the fuck you want to go out and give a bunch of guys your phone number for?
Slutting yourself around on the phone.
Yeah, just completely ignoring what she's asking to.
Exactly. But and that is how he views the kind of thing. Like, it's not like, you know, out at a bar trying to pick up, like you're just handing out your phone number to everyone. Like,
Right.
man, this chick is loose. She's just giving a number out to everyone.
How do you really think how do you to make it, you got him as a friend on the goddamn computer? Why do you need to fucking text him and call him?
What does it matter?
You don't know him in person?
So,
So what the fuck does he need your phone number for?
you don't know me in person, silly.
I don't know you in person, Jamie. You and I are fucking engaged. The reason we are in person right now is because you're down there. You chose to go down there. You chose to go down there.
And you have
But that still doesn't.
Just like has nothing to do with her point. Like, yeah.
No, exactly right. You were saying, why are you doing this? You don't know him in person. You don't know her in person. Like, just because there are reasons for that doesn't change that fact.
Yeah, the fact, it is an indisputable fact. And if anything, the fact that they've had 9 months to meet in person and haven't should just be more of a red flag to you, Lauren. But
Absolutely.
You could have came here. I'm quite a bit different. You've known me for fucking 3 fucking years. At least. And you chose to go down there. There are specialists up here. But you don't want to be up here.
you know, this is
Here we go.
probably a rant for a different time. But like,
No,
what
always good
specialist does he think? What specialist does he think are in bumfuck Maine?
Absolutely.
Like a doctor who, you know, I get, again, I don't know what Jamie's diagnosis is, but you know, probably some sort of, you know, super lung specialist, vocal cords or whatever. Yeah, they did, you know, their residency and fellowship, and it's like, yeah, the Skowhegan General Hospital, it probably has like 4 rooms. That's where I want to go.
Well, yeah.
And like in another, like, yeah, sorry.
No, you go.
And I would say, like, and in one of the calls, I think it's the country song with Maine, he like brings up Boston. Like, okay, sure, like Boston's a great, you know, has some great hospitals, but like, how does she get there? She doesn't drive, and he can't leave the state. He doesn't even have a car that can go 2 hours to the airport to pick up Casey. So he just says all this shit, and just it's just so meaningless because none of it matters.
That's right, and that's the thing, and you know, no shade on, you know, specialists in Cornwall, Maine, but like you just like you aren't going to be there for a multitude of reasons. Like you're not, and I mean, you know, there's probably some place like Skowhegan. I have no idea what Skowhegan's like. I mean, everything I've seen of Cornwall, it's a fucking nightmare zone. But
It's a disaster, yeah.
If you're a specialist, especially if you're a good specialist, you most likely have a fair bit of money, so you're not going to be living there. There's probably, like you say, there's probably fantastic specialists in Massachusetts, but that's a pretty long fucking way. And she would have no way of getting to it, so it's completely redundant. And then he makes the point several times in this call about, you know, a specialist is specialist. Like, no, they're not. Like there are,
by definition, they are not.
they are not. There are definitely ones that are better than others. That's why they would be highly sought after. Like, and she, you know, Jamie is apparently incredibly unwell with this lung condition, so much so that she ends up in a coma or whatever. So she needs to have a really good specialist. But
yes.
Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, if this was real and Jamie ended up coming out there, and, you know, Jamie ended up dying because she couldn't get the medical help she needed, he wouldn't give a fuck as long as he got to fuck her at least once. Like,
he wouldn't.
It's no loss to him. Like, he doesn't care. There'll be another person he can, you know, he can try. I mean, he'd prefer if they had a long
100%.
life together, which he could abuse her for the rest of their life. But hey, you know, whatever.
Yeah, as long as he can credibly say that he's not a virgin anymore, that's enough for like the next couple years.
Exactly.
Again.
Here we go again, yeah. Because look at what you're doing down there. All fucking party time down there. And Maggie Joe was there. Fuck your fucking fiance. There ain't no specialist up where he lives.
Not really.
Me on the computer is party time.
All these parties that you've had, they weren't party time?
You don't own me, Lorne.
I don't own you, Jamie. That's not the fucking thing. The thing is, I'm not going to be treated like shit like I don't fucking matter to my
That's how
fiance.
you act.
I'm not going to be treated like I don't matter to my fiance. You never used to treat me like that, and I'm not. It's not going to fucking happen. If you think you're going to fucking treat me like that throughout life, we might as well end it.
I'm not going to be treated like shit and it's never stopped.
That is a great point, Lauren.
It is. Like you have, you know...
Like if you actually meant it, that would be a very good point.
Absolutely. Like, you guys are at a stalemate. And the only mature thing here is to go, you know, look, I'm not going to change. You're not going to change. You know, if down the track, you know, you want to stop fucking these other guys, give me a call. But we're done. Like, you know, like, it's just he can't do that.
It's Jesus Christ, Jamie. Look at the shit that you've done. You fucking made me say what the fuck. You made me say what the fuck it shit.
You made him say what the fuck? How dare you?
That is just devastating.
You brought me to the point of saying what the fuck. Oh my god, Lord, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
You know, it all makes sense now. I get it. I'm so sorry.
You broke with me anyways. Guess it's over. Bye, Lorne.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't hang up and do that, please. I love you and I want to stay with you.
Like all he could to you know what? I'm gonna be cool for like 10 seconds. Just please don't do that. Just had to simmer down all of his rage somehow.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on, Lorne. Just
Yeah.
you need to you know.
Be contrite for just like two minutes.
Exactly. You can do it.
Yeah.
But this horse shit has got to stop, Jamie. Yeah, I do. But this horse shit has to fucking stop. Jesus Christ, you don't pay any attention to me anymore. I tried to get more fucking time with you, find a way to get more time with you. You wind up giving it to fucking Todd. Like I didn't even fucking matter.
This is your horseshit, Lorne, not mine.
Jamie.
Jamie.
What? I don't know what the fuck this bullshit with Todd is.
Look, there's been so
I mean,
many...
you seem to be...
There has been so many guys with Jamie.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
Like, yeah, you know exactly what this bullshit is. Like, come on.
It's just one after the other. Like, how do you not realize by now?
Latching on to these guys with fucking muscles.
Ridiculous.
What happened to Rod? Wasn't he the nerd? What was wrong with him?
He will come to rue this day when he said those words.
Exactly right. But at this point, he's cool with the nerd. Like, let's come back to this. Put a pin in this, Lorne.
Yeah.
Why aren't you finding any female friends to talk to?
Isn't it funny how when I tell you to stop your
But she does have female friends, and he hates Maggie Joe. Like, you can't
Right,
even go with
yeah,
that.
he called her a fucking bitch like 2 minutes ago.
Exactly.
bullshit you don't. I try to leave over how you treat me and you say I can't. But you can leave whenever you want, right?
I haven't left, have I?
No.
You tried to mere minutes ago.
Because you're pulling the same shit you did before, Jamie. When is it gonna
You
stop?
just said you didn't leave.
Oh, I didn't leave. I'm not leaving.
Look, Jamie, if you're going to make my words mean stuff, we're going to have a real issue, okay? Why can't you figure out I just say shit? I just say shit that suits me in the moment.
I love you and I don't want to fucking leave you. I just want the horse shit to stop.
Lorne, when is your bullshit going to stop?
Fair question.
Just as soon as yours does.
And of course.
And I talked to Rod today too. What's your fucking point?
My point is, you didn't yesterday until I said something.
What?
You didn't talk to him yesterday until I said something. You talked to Todd, but you didn't talk to Rod.
You don't know that lab.
You would have told me yesterday, Jamie. I could care less if you make friends on the internet.
Well,
I
you
really
are fucking
could.
insane.
I could really care less if you make friends on the internet. I don't see any need for you to give
Yes,
them
you do.
your phone number. I don't see any need for you to give them your phone number or for you to have theirs. You don't know them.
That's not your decision.
No, but when I'm getting ignored so you can spend time with them, like literally all
You're not
fucking
stupid,
day.
I'm on the phone with you.
Yeah, but like all fucking day, Jamie. It has been all day today. Even when I sent you fucking pictures of the driveway when I was done with it. And not a fucking...
He's really pissed that she didn't comment on the driveway pics. Like, this is the third time it's come up.
word from you, not a
baby
text
boy,
or
I
nothing.
didn't
Look like
text you
shit.
today.
Like, goddamn.
Yeah. It's like he thinks that's like some kind of love language that, like, you know,
Yeah.
you like.
Oh, but you sure did talk to Todd though, didn't you?
One day.
That was priority.
Yeah.
God, shut up.
No. I'm not gonna shut up when I'm getting fucking ignored for some fucking guy on the internet.
He wanted to say the F slur so bad right there. You can like hear
Yeah.
it, like
Yeah.
starting to form.
Yeah.
I really could care less about you having friends on the internet. I don't see any reason for them to have your phone number, you to have theirs.
You weren't being ignored because of him. It's because of this shit.
Because of what shit? Because I
This.
get pissed off because I get pissed off because you ignore me all fucking day.
I didn't.
But you make it a priority to talk to Todd.
I slept most of the day.
I've told you so many times how much I miss you, Jamie. There's a reason for that.
Throw some more assumptions and accusations out. You've changed so much.
Jamie, you can't mention change because you didn't change.
He doesn't need to.
No. Like,
I don't need to change.
like that's the thing. Like Jamie is very happy with who she is, and like,
Exactly.
like she would need to change to be in a relationship with you, Lorne, but she doesn't. You know, even though you keep saying you're engaged, that doesn't mean anything. It's just words.
Yeah.
We need to change to fit each other.
I'm not the abusive one. You are.
You don't do any verbal abuse to me at all, huh?
I call you names, that's it.
Yeah. You don't think that's enough?
You try to control me.
Oh, and so Pastor Eric Miller, I'll address this here so you can stop fucking and put it in all the comments all the time. We are interrupting every 2 seconds, yes, because you can go and listen to the fucking call yourself without this if you want. This is, reacting to the call. So not only is the name of the call on the fucking screen right now, it's also in the description with a link to the call uninterrupted on Heeelborne's channel. So fucking stop it, because I'm sick of addressing this all the time.
Honey, I don't want to fucking control you. I just want you to act like you. I want you to act like you actually love me, like you used to. See, what are you saying that for?
Also, this is like a week after after Dulty Kong, when she tells him that she does not love him anymore.
A week's a long time.
Not that he... Yeah. Yeah, I guess that could change, because obviously he's treating her so well and being so nice to her. She probably fell back in love.
Exactly right. I mean, a lot. I'm sure there's been a lot of nice stuff that just hasn't been released.
Right. Yeah.
I want you to be happy to talk to me and excited to talk to me like you used to be.
Don't give your number to them. That isn't control. This is why I call you names.
Can you give me one good reason why you would give your number to us? Can you give me one good reason why you would give your number to a complete stranger that you met on the internet?
What was my point, Lorne?
So I know your point. Why are you asking me a question?
What was my point, Lorne?
That I'm controlling, Jamie. I answered yours, now you answer mine. Can you give me one good reason why you would give your number to somebody you just met on the internet that you don't even know?
Write your response to your controlling, and you are now trying to justify your controlling behavior.
See, you can't even answer my question.
Didn't even hear what I said.
It's because there is no good reason.
Didn't even hear what I said.
Because I'm controlling. You're right, I didn't hear
What did
everything
I say,
you said.
Lorne?
I just told you, I didn't hear everything you said.
Exactly.
Well, I thought you were going to answer my question. I was waiting.
Wonder why I call you names.
I was waiting for words that I weren't hearing. I was, what the hell?
Wonder why I call you names.
Repeat what you said, Jamie. We're still on your question, evidently. My question doesn't matter. Typical.
It's the Lorne show. All that matters is what Lorne wants and feels.
Really, Jamie?
But what Lord's really thinking is, finally, like, someone understands.
Really?
Have you seen my text today? Did you see my text
Don't
last
give a
night?
shit.
Did you see my text last night? Did you even look?
Your texts about Todd?
No. I didn't even say anything bad about it. I was telling you how I felt.
Yes, you did.
I was telling you how your statement made me feel. Did you see any of the other ones before that?
Right, Lorne, whatever you say.
From the time we got off the phone last night And all the ones I sent you last night, up to the ones today, did you see any of them?
What does it matter?
You
texted about Todd.
You used to look at my text, Jamie. What happened?
You.
Couldn't be the way that he was acting.
I have.
It would have no impact. It's a crazy, crazy suggestion, Clay.
This behavior.
Okay, now what about my behavior last night after we got off the phone? Did you look at any of those texts?
So what is his point here? Like, you know, yes, I've been abusive as fuck, but do you remember there was one nice text in there? Like, let's focus on that. I feel like that makes up for everything.
Yeah, it's like unbelievable. Yeah, he thinks just because he was, and I don't even think he was like that night, because the text that played at the start, he was bitching that she said Rod wouldn't treat her like this. But yeah, he just thinks like some magical text. Well, I guess in Blue Boy has said it, like he would be like just awful to you the night before, but in the morning, as long as he said I'm sorry, then it just wiped away the day before.
Well, you know, that's exactly. I mean, really, he is a textbook abuser. Like, I mean, I mean, he does it on the calls, but it'd be worse in person. It would be like, you know, hell the night before, and the next day it'd be like, you know, I'm so sorry, I love you so much. You just make me so mad. Like, you know, and it's like.
Yeah, it's like I just love you so much that
Yeah.
you know, it just makes me act out because of how much I love you.
Exactly.
It's been non-stop for months, Lorne, and you think it does nothing to how I feel about you.
Well, you ignore me for people on the computer. You don't think that does a job on me?
Because you treat me like this.
If he believed
stop.
that, then that's just more reason for them not to be together anymore.
Exactly.
That's something that drives me crazy. Is he tries to do the, well, what about your blah blah blah? But like, if he actually meant that, then there'd be no reason for them to get together or to be together. Excuse me.
Exactly right.
Treating me like I'm second to people on the computer.
Lorne.
What?
You think you're second to everything because one day goes by the way you don't want.
You didn't look at any of the texts that I sent you after we got off the phone last night, did you?
Just completely ignoring everything she's saying.
Did you even listen to the voicemails?
I mean, I sent you a text telling you.
I left you 2 voicemails. Let me get off the phone so you can look at them.
You said that about a fucking dildo, Lorne. A piece of plastic. You said that about a fucking video game, Lorne.
Jamie, it's a piece of plastic that is in the form of your ex-boyfriend's cock.
Justify your bullshit.
Well, that's pretty justifiable right there.
Justify the video game.
That was just my bad. I take the blame for that.
Oh, you're bad, just forget about it.
No, I didn't say forget about it. I can understand you being upset about it. It's like you should be able to understand me being upset about being
Why
ignored
are you
by you.
shocked that I don't talk to you?
It's like you should understand why I'm
Why
upset
are you
about you
shocked that
ignoring.
I don't talk to you?
You should understand why I'm upset about
Why are you
you.
shocked that I don't talk to you?
It doesn't help when
Copy
you
paste.
interrupt me, Jamie. You should understand
You
why
aren't
I
answering.
get it. I'm answering your question.
He's
You
not
should
at all.
understand
No,
why
you
I'd be
aren't.
upset about. about you ignoring me to talk to somebody on the computer.
What did that have to do with what I said? Shit answer.
Obviously, I didn't tell you much about Amanda James. That's where that comes
Oh
from.
my god.
We're back to Amanda James.
Just from out of nowhere.
I mean,
My god.
this is pretty great.
That has nothing to do with what I said.
I can understand you being upset and want some time to cool down after that. But I can also understand you wanting to be able to move on and not constantly have to think about it and let us enjoy each other. But when you start doing the same thing, it's going to get me upset again.
Right on time, Amanda James. You heard yourself being summoned by Lord. That's hilarious.
So you treat me like shit and think I should forget about it so you get what you want?
Again, you didn't read any of the text after we got off the phone last
That's
night,
exactly
did you?
what I said.
You didn't read any text that I sent you last night after we got off the phone, did you?
Oh my god.
From last night all the way up to today.
What does that have to fucking do with what I said?
And you didn't listen to your voicemails either.
What does that have to fucking do with what I said?
Well, because I treat you like shit. Well, show me where I treat you like shit after we get off the phone last night.
Oh, last night.
Yeah.
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 I really thought you would have seen my text last night.
That would have been the perfect time to break into song, I reckon. Like you've got that pause, and then just be like, you know, we both said some things. Like that would have been the go. Missed opportunity, Lorne.
Oh yeah.
So you send a couple texts and think that fixes it? Are you stupid? It's not me name calling, I'm genuinely asking.
Send a couple texts and it fixes it. We mean it fixes it. I was pissed off last night because you ignored me again because of somebody on the computer. But I got over it and I didn't want to continue it on.
You assume you were ignored.
Jamie, I rang your phone twice.
You assume you were ignored.
I called your phone twice.
You assume you were ignored.
You told me it was not on silent.
Okay, you won't listen by.
You're not.
What?
What was the point in hanging up there? Why is it that I can
Because
answer
you
your
don't
questions?
listen, you just justify what you do and expect me to say yes, Lorne, and do as you say.
Jamie, you don't listen to anything I say. You interrupt me when I'm saying
Yes,
it, so I
I
can't
do.
even get it out. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You interrupt me while I'm saying it, so I can't even get the whole thing out.
Lorne, I
When I
address
called
what
you
you
a-
say.
When you finally answered the phone
don't.
last night,
Shut up.
I asked you. No, see, you don't even want me goddamn talk.
Listen.
I do love when the robot makes him just sit with a really, really long silence while she's typing up something.
It's beautiful. Him just sitting there, you just hear him kind of sniffing and stuff like that.
It's even better when a couple times when she like when he thinks she's gonna get like the answer he needs or something he wants to hear.
Yeah.
She pulls the rug out from him.
Yeah, or to be a really long pause and it's just a copy and paste of what she said previously. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
I ask you a question and you start rambling about shit that has nothing to do with what I say. I interrupted you to make you address it and you won't. You have to say your stupid shit. Then I have to ask what my point was and you say you don't know. But I'm the one not listening? Really?
I already answered your question, Jamie.
You didn't.
Ask it again. I answered it already. Ask me again.
At the time you didn't, Lorne.
Okay, just ask me again.
No.
The frustration.
The sigh is so good.
I'm
Why
done
do you not
repeating
like answering?
myself to you, the person who quote listens.
Why do you not like answering my questions?
I do answer them.
You demand that I answer yours, but when it comes to answer mine, you do everything you
I
can
do
to go
answer
around
them.
it. Majority of the time, you try going around them.
Ask your fucking question.
What's the point in giving somebody your phone number that you don't even know from the internet?
Oh my god.
Friends, see answered it dumb shit.
So what's the computer for?
Friends.
So what do they need to have your number for?
Friends, see answered it dumb shit.
Somebody you don't even know, Jamie.
Oh my god.
It's just...
The only way that you know them is from the computer. They could be telling you that they have $10 million when they actually
See,
only
I
have
answered
$10.
it and you don't accept the answer. That's me not answering it. Fuck you.
I'm trying to.
What?
Did you hang up on me again?
Ooh. It's just like with the phone.
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you hang up?
Can't imagine why.
I answered your stupid question, again, and you are just lecturing me. Gee, I wonder why I have been distant, Lorne.
Jamie, I was trying to tell you something because I was speaking from experience.
Ah.
Has nothing to
It's
do
not
with
like
you,
I'm-
right?
It's not like I'm.
He's very experienced at being catfished
Yeah.
and taking advantage of on the internet, Jamie. Like, you know. But,
That is true. If you're gonna listen to Lauren about one thing,
you know, everyone has their own areas of expertise, you know, obviously. But, you know, when it comes to being taken advantage of on the internet, you've got to go to the specialist. Like, you know, he is a Cornville specialist in being taken advantage of.
Shooting it out my ass because I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's everything else.
Did you hear me when I told you that somebody can tell you they have 10 million and they only have 10?
So what?
What a stupid
What does
argument.
that even mean?
That's all
Yeah,
experience
yeah.
that I'm speaking from.
So what?
And, yeah.
Go.
No, I was just saying, like, what is he talking about? Because does he think like Jamie would only want to be friends with someone because they have money? Like, what's like I understand, like his baseline point is that people lie on the internet, sure, but like specific to this, why is he bring up the $10 million thing?
Well, yeah, because I mean, I think he thinks that whenever someone is, not wanting to be with him or are pissing him off and talking to other people, it's because they're a money girl. So,
Yeah.
you're doing this, Jamie. You putting at risk the best thing that could ever happen to you in Lawn. And this guy might not even have $10 million because I assume that's what he's telling you to make you risk our
Yeah.
relationship.
That's a
I
good
mean,
point. I do love when
sorry.
no, I was gonna say, just going back to the money girl thing. I love the one call where Ramona absolutely what am I trying to say? Just like choose him out about that, talking about calls just reason to felt about being a gold, saying that women are gold digger and that she has her own money, and if she wouldn't be because of money.
Yeah, that's how he views it. I reckon. Like, it's like I never took you for a money girl, Jamie.
I was naive, and I got hurt because of it. A few times over.
What does money have to do with it exactly?
Well, it's not just money. It's anything. They can tell you anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone can tell you that
They can
they're a
tell you anything
13-year-old girl
that they want to
and
tell
they're
you.
actually a vigilante organization.
That's right. They can tell you that they have a garage, and then they can take that right back. They never even had a garage, and they can have you arrested.
Thanks for the lecture, Dad.
Might as well get off the phone. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to spend time on me, so.
It
Tell
couldn't
me when you
possibly
want
be
to come
Lorne's
down.
actions that make me distance. No, never. It's everything else.
Oh, well, what about Jamie's actions?
Of course.
What about
What
you?
about them?
Don't suppose that has anything to do with the way Lorne reacts?
No.
No, of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not.
I met a friend online. You scream at me. That's my fault.
Jamie, all you were talking about was Todd. And you're not giving him your phone number yet.
No, I wasn't.
Well, Todd has big muscles. He's a bodybuilder and
He hates it.
professional weight.
He hates that he's a bodybuilder. We know how many times he talked about his muscles.
Lifting all
You
this
asked about him,
crap.
you moron.
And I've seen him on cam, and
You brought him up. Not me.
yeah, because I got ignored so you could spend time with Todd. You really want me to feel great about that?
You just said I was bringing him up all the time, 87.
Jimmy, how long did you spend with him on the computer today?
Jesus.
Jesus is right.
That is something in all of pornography that might be like one of my least favorite things he does, where he just repeats what the person says, like he has a point when he says it.
Exactly.
Like it's just so annoying. It's like, no, he said that because of what you're doing, not the other way around.
I'm the one who ignores stuff, right?
You spend all this
You
time
just
with
said
these.
I was bringing him up all the time, 87.
Oh, well, I'm trying to make you see something here. You spend all this time with him on the computer, but you can't even return the text from your fiance.
Oh.
You can't. You don't even look at the text from your fiance. You really want me to feel happy about that?
You are ignoring what I say because it's all about you. Like I said.
Jamie, it's supposed to be all about us, about me and you.
Us.
All you care about is yourself.
Not some jackass from the computer.
All you care about is yourself.
No, I care about you.
Here's what you just did. Shut up and listen.
That is a frustrated groan.
Yeah.
Jamie, you bring him up all the time. No, I don't. You brought him up and asked. Yeah, well, ramble, ignore that. I just accused you of something, but I won't address it. Fuck.
Jamie. Jamie.
I love that he thought the fuck was the end of the sentence there.
Yeah.
You can stop hanging up, and you can listen to this, because this is what you fucking did to me last night.
Yeah.
Todd wouldn't treat me that way.
Ignored my point yet again.
Jamie, Todd wouldn't treat me that way.
Haven't addressed it yet.
I'm addressing it now.
You haven't.
You really think that I'm going to be happy when you say Todd wouldn't treat me that way? You know what that tells me? It tells me you're looking at Todd in a different way. You tell me that you're looking at Todd in a different way, other than a friend.
No one treats me this way, moron.
Jamie, how do you know what he would treat you like?
Only you.
How do you know what he would treat you like? You've known him for what, 2 or 3 days? And you saying that to me, you're comparing me to him?
Feinwell wouldn't treat me this way. How about that?
You saying that Todd wouldn't treat me that way? That's you saying that you're looking.
Treat me this way. How about that?
Yeah, but you said Todd wouldn't treat me that way. That tells me that you're looking at him in a different way.
Fucking what?
That you're looking at Todd in a different way, other than a friend. That's what you told me was telling me last night. How the hell do you know? You don't even know the fucking guy.
I'm getting mad now.
And it tells me that you're looking at him in a different way than a friend.
I mean, friends treat you like that.
Whatever, lawn fuck.
Sorry, mate.
Just like to say that. I was saying, like, he wouldn't treat me like that. Like, that doesn't necessarily have to mean romantically. Like,
Yeah.
you treat me better than Eel treats me, but I'm not romantically involved with either of you right now.
Well, not right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no. Yeah, you're saying yet.
Give it some time.
You. Notice you haven't addressed what I said yet.
Notice you haven't addressed what I asked you earlier.
I did.
In text. Are you looking at Todd? Are you looking at Todd in a different way other than a friend?
Oh my god, duck off.
What? No. Why don't you fucking answer? It seems like you're the one that said it.
Who's this duck?
You didn't answer me, dipshit.
Jamie, that question was a question I asked you a long time ago today, like around 3:30.
Don't care.
Exactly. You don't care. You don't want to answer it. But you want me to feel okay with that question.
You don't want to answer me.
she doesn't care how you feel about it. Like that's he's always
Yeah.
like putting in like at no point has she ever said she gives a fuck if you're upset or not.
All right, I'll answer
I'm
you.
going to answer you.
I'll answer you, but I want my answer. Seems I asked mine a long time ago.
No.
Why? Because you don't want to give me the answer? What was your question? I'm not afraid to answer your questions like you're afraid to answer mine.
Well, no, fuck off.
See, thought you guys gonna answer my question. You don't want me to answer.
Don't want to listen. I'm done repeating myself. We are done. Your words. Bye.
Don't hang up on me.
Obviously, you want us to be done, or you would have answered the phone.
Don't hang up on me. Doo-doo-doo.
I don't know why I'm sending this text to you. You'll never read it anyway.
I need time to think.
Oh, I know. More time away from me. I'm used to it now.
This is what you do and how you treat me, but you think it's everything else causing it. Don't worry, I know you will ignore this and pretend I didn't write it.
That's not what I want to do, honey. What I want to do is to love you without anything in the way. But when you talk about giving guys from the internet your number, I'm not going to like it. And when I get put second to guys from the internet, I'm not going to like that either. You and me are supposed to be about us, like we used to be, not about the internet.
You were like this over a fucking video game lawn. This is who you are. Fuck off. I need time.
Right. Time on the internet. I remember when we were both...
How funny is the way Patrick does this?
It's so good.
We're only about each other.
Again, you ignore the point. What's new? Thought it was guy's lawn? I point something else out and you change your story. Done texting.
Again, I get ignored for the internet. What's new?
What's new?
And we're not done, so don't be telling anyone that we are.
Hi, how are you?
Don't be telling Todd that.
Let's
There,
make it happen and stop letting a bunch of bullshit
that is
get...
hands down one of the better pictures in Lornography, I think.
Yeah.
The one
I
that
should
just,
have actually had
just handwriting. God, it's so sad and pathetic.
It is like the fact. And sorry, I should have had the video. I forgot to put the video up on the stream, but we're talking about the picture
Oh,
of
yeah.
Lorne's bed with both dogs on it, and Lorne like the named sides of the bed. I mean, it is so pathetic on so many levels. Like, that bed looks terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is it a double? Like, I don't even know if it's a double. And
I think Blue Boy said it's a full.
okay, well, I suppose it is because they're pretty big dogs and they're lying across it. But then like the lamps, like, is that got like, do they have like the wrapping still on them or something? Like, it's...
Yeah, there's still plastic on the shades, which is just unbelievable.
But the best thing is, I mean, naming your sides. I mean, and that's like, I bet you he still has those up. Like, I bet you this wasn't just for the picture, but
Oh no, those were up there for weeks.
His writing is like a 5-year-old. Like, everything is capitalized. It's like, it looks like crayon almost, and it's like, you know how like a little kid writes where it's just like, you know, you take your time and you go all the way up and down. Like, it's...
Well, yeah, and like the J and Jamie takes up like 40% of the paper. So like as he's going on, like the AMI, then the E is just like tiny because he just didn't fake it out before he started writing the name either.
Yeah, and like it all, like the way he's like he's done the E like with the little lines. It's like when you're like trying to get your pen license and you're using like a ruled book, and so you know you go and you make sure that the lines are on the lines. Like, he is so shit, but it's great. It's great. And thank you, Joey, who says he should know what he's probably... Sorry, I read that badly. He should know that he's probably fifth on the internet behind Rod, Todd, Will, Jeffrey, Donkey Kong, holds the tiebreaker for fifth. Yeah, he should. That should be... Actually, Jamie should, like this picture here, Jamie should get like a list and like list out the order of preference of all these people.
How are you?
Let's make it happen and stop letting a bunch of bullshit get in our way. And I hope you understand that my heart is all about you. I don't give a shit about anyone else. I care about Will because he's my friend, and I tolerate Maggie Jo because she's your friend. But my only obligation and commitment is to you, and only you. I'm sorry I got so upset. I was hurt, and it got the best of me, because I completely let my heart go to you. And I hope you'll forgive me for getting so upset. God, I love you so much, Jamie.
Oh. Hi, honey.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I know we do. Well, I'll break it up.
After tonight, the way you spoke to me, and you saying you were done, the engagement is off.
No, it is not, Jamie. This is bullshit. This is the tiring fucking shit that I'm getting tired, so sick of. You're down there, you're away from me, still. You've been partying your ass off, going to football games, and you can't come to fucking see me. You want to blame everything on me, but you're down there. I want you here with me. But that's so impossible because you don't want to leave down there. It's not because of a specialist, because there's specialists all over the damn country. So you can't tell me it's because of a specialist.
We've gone over this and it is.
No, it is not. It's bullshit. It's just you don't want to be with me.
Yes, it don't fucking tell me the reason.
Gaming, there are specialists all over the country. You can't tell me that because of a specialist is the only reason that you want to be down there.
So what? I chose theses 1. Shut up.
Yeah, you chose one down there.
Yeah.
Yep, and?
Because Maggie Jo was down there.
Because they were highly qualified there.
Like, she lives in Nashville, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And as
I'm gonna back the
and as a
specialist
proud-
in Nashville over Cornfield.
well, as a proud Nashville resident, I will say her choice of Vanderbilt is a very good choice, and she was correct in picking to get her medical care there.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Lorne. You heard it here first.
They're specialists. Any specialist is highly qualified.
Ah, yes.
There it is.
Stop talking out of...
You see that on a lot of signs for specialists. I'm a specialist. Any specialist is highly qualified. Well, sounds good to me.
your ass.
You got me.
It's the same thing, Jamie. No, we've got it hard. We've got it hard because you're down there.
Yep, that's the only reason they've got it.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So we're supposed to be
Distance is the only thing keeping these two crazy kids apart.
together in July. We were supposed to be together in July, but that got shot out of the ass because coronavirus. You wanting to be down there?
You are the issue, not where I'm located.
What the issue is
You said
see,
fuck you, you fucking bitch. We are done. You think I want to be engaged to that?
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, how the fuck do you think I feel, Jay? No, it's not.
This call was brought to you by the Lawn World Order. For life.
That's such a good call.
It's amazing, and that ending is so good. No, we're not.
Doo-doo-doo. Well, this has been a heap of fun. Thank you very much, Klayyy, for jumping on with me.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad we're finally able to do it.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to tee it up for a while, and a few different things have gotten in the way. So this is great. We'll have to do it again another time to finish off with part 2.
Oh yeah, dude, Todd part 2, yeah, which the premiere of that was one of the most frustrated I've been with Lauren in a call, so that'll be fun.
That's saying something.
Yeah, literally.
There's a lot of Lord frustration, but no, look, I agree. I think it's accurate. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks, Klayyy, and thanks very much, everyone for being with us tonight. This was a lot of fun. So Klayyy has a channel himself, which I am posting in there now. So make sure you check that out. I think you said you got a couple of done a couple of streams.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, done 2. Hope to do 1 or 2 more maybe later this week. We'll see. But yeah, just kind of starting it up.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, mate. So
yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, so jump on there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell. Ding-a-ling. And yeah, see you guys again soon. Bye.
Bye.